everyone. We're here to discuss some FanTV news that's been circulating for a few weeks now, actually, hasn't it? The criticism and the toxic attitude towards FanTV, so apparently us being toxic, not necessarily the Macbeth channel. To be fair, we're alright when Geordie Rick's not involved. When there's no wooing going on, everyone seems to be pretty alright.
Well, it gets more love than hate, to be fair.
It does, aye. Well, even Flex at the UnitedStand will get, he says it's like 95% love, 5% hate. It seems to be a lot more, I think it's 9. But, but obviously when we're here, I've never had anyone say anything else, thankfully. Not in person anyways. Early days, a couple of things on Twitter and that, and you always have jealous and vibe, digs on Twitter and stuff with us and whatnot, but it's normally alright, especially when we're in person anyway, like here at the game, we'll get people showing love and wanting pictures and that, especially when we're away, like loads at like the away concourses, like Burnley, Chelsea and Rochdale.
Old Trafford, I'd literally just fucking walk through the door and see people like,
which is class, love that, thanks for the support and that, but at the minute there's been a lot around FanTV channels and, even Robbie was on TalkSport discussing it, and that's how it all stemmed from Aftv being at Goodison Park, being at Everton. And weeks before that as well, a couple of people around the Emirates trying to cause a bit of bother with Arsenal FanTV and spray painting Aftv out. And then it started Goodison Park where they were shouting, Aftv, get out of our club. Like what we do with me actually, fans are actually singing, Aftv, get out of our club. That is mental for me. And then after the game, obviously went viral, the Sun were sharing it and everything. Robbie getting escorted by police, people shouting and confronting him. We had the same thing happen at UnitedStand, the Man United channel. We had it when I was on there actually. You can check out their match review, the final word with Flex, when Man United beat us on Boxing Day. There was 3 lads in the background of me and Flex shouting abuse at him. And the other day as well at Wolves, the cameraman got headbutted from the UnitedStand.
Bloke in a balaclava and a hood come up and fucking stuck in.
Actually went violent now as well. So
he got arrested, thank God. Stupid cunt.
Absolutely mental, but I mean, I'll let you speak now. What's your thoughts on it?
And now this kind of thing isn't for everyone, and we knew this before we started to get into this thing, but this kind of thing's been like bubbling up for years. Like I think about 2 seasons ago when Arsenal played at St James's, like we were Robbie and it was the same this season. He gets loads of hate. Like people shouted at him, and now Arsenal fans don't like him. They don't like what he does.
Well, some of them, you've got to think of the big crowd at the Emirates as well. He gets a lot of love as well.
Negativity always outweighs positivity.
Exactly.
Like you said, 95% can be fucking amazing, great reviews, love what you do, lads, fantastic. But there's the odd few fucking dickheads. It actually grinds on you a little bit, and it makes more news. People like negativity more than they like positivity. I think that's what people think about fan channels like Aftv. They think it's only popular when they lose, so they can rant and be like, "Oh, we're fucking shit." And people don't like hearing that. Like people suck that club's arsehole so much.
He tweeted a picture the other day saying when we only get views when we
500,000 views on one draw or something.
Our best views have been when Almiron saying we beat Man City.
Yeah, ours have.
That was our best views ever on this channel. Geordie Rick, even Geordie Rick, he's always positive. He's never ranted. He's always positive when he's trying to see football, but people don't like it. And I get, you're not going to like everyone. You're not going to like someone who woos outside the ground. You're not going to like someone who says family blood a lot. But it's just like, why do people take it apart so much, and why do people hate? I can't get my head around why people hate it so much.
It's a big social media thing from this generation. Like people just like to just have a go online, hiding behind fake personas, hiding behind a fake tag, a fake picture, and just fucking absolutely ridicule your life for absolutely no reason, for no benefit or satisfaction of themselves. They just like to act the big man behind the keyboard, and it's fucking stupid.
People who are trying to do something different, create stuff, put a lot of time and effort into stuff, and more people want to do is hate on it behind, they say, a fake persona, or even if they do have a real thing. Why are you hating on someone for trying to do something with their life, or just putting something out there? If you don't like it, don't watch it. That's a simple thing. I didn't like Love Island, so I don't watch it. I don't put ITV on whatever fucking day it's on, because I don't like Love Island.
Exactly.
But I don't go on Twitter, I don't tweet at ITV going, stop fucking showing Love Island. Fucking hate Love Island. I hate Love Island. All the fucking big good looking bastards. I hate all that shit, me. I don't care. I haven't got enough time in the day. Be arsed about it. Watch Love Island. Watch this. Watch that. Don't watch it. Get on with your fucking day.
Shout out Ricky Gervais. Smashed the Golden Globes last night, but in his last Netflix comedy Humanity, I think it's called. Go watch that, fucking unbelievable. But he says this bit about like fucking social media and like just people like tweeting you absolute hate for absolutely no reasons. It's like walking into a town centre, seeing a board for guitar lessons, and you get, I don't fucking want guitar lessons.
He rings the number, doesn't he? He's like, I ring the number.
Hey, hang on, is this you? I don't fucking want any!
Is that guitar lessons? Yeah, it is. I don't fucking want any.
Sorry.
Put the poster away.
I know.
Click off the video.
I know.
Don't follow it.
Like, I've never scrolled through Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, seen a video that I didn't like or was meant to be funny but didn't think it was funny and just be like, right, that's it. I'm gonna fucking tell you how shit your content is, but like, people like work hard at this, like we actually put fucking time and effort into this, like, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes, like we don't just sit here, set the camera up, set the mics up and just talk shit. Like, a lot
we do, but there's a lot more that goes on.
Like, a lot goes into it, like this is like fucking work that we're passionate about, that we enjoy, and that's the thing, is like the enjoyment. Like, we fucking love what we do and we're not going to stop for anyone, and I'm assuming the same goes for Robbie, Flex, anyone that does this kind of stuff. Like if you don't like it, great, it's not for everyone. There's not one thing, person, object, anything in this world that 100% of the population will like. There'll always be at least one dickhead, a bunch of people that'll like, oh, that's fucking shit. But that's, if you don't like it, literally, like, just get on with your life. There's no need to like come across with this hate and like, alright, like we can deal with this. Like we've dealt with this. Like everyone else.
You can have an opinion.
Everyone else has dealt with it.
You're talking shit. Geordie Rick's a wanker. Robbie doesn't like Arsenal. Like, you can have your opinion. Fair enough. You can comment. You can do that. But in like terms of how far it goes,
the line's being crossed now that there's actually been physical abuse. Someone coming up to. The cameraman who's like on the fucking camera, like the person that like we know because we've seen Josh from Sound Bloke, like he's not even like on the camera. So how do you even know who he is? It's because he's standing there holding the camera, recording Flex. You're just kind of like, right, you cunt, fucking boosh. Like what?
Try and stop it. You're not going to stop it. You're not going to stop it.
Like there's no doubt we get like loads of hate on like Twitter, Instagram. Like the bigger you are, the more popular you're gonna be, the more hate you're gonna be. It's the same in any industry. Like Lewis Capaldi, he gets a shitload of hate. And like, why?
You fat bastard.
I know, like he's a like.
Why do people get on?
I know, like forget like Lewis Capaldi's like art. He's a great singer, great songwriter, but he just like tries to like be a character. Like he's like posting fucking stupid videos. He's just having a laugh. He's enjoying himself. And people like comment on it again. You fucking fat Scottish cunt. Like, you know, I can't die and stuff like that. Like.
I used to love the mean tweets thing that BT Sports used to do. It's on YouTube as well, where like McGregor does it, 50 Cent does it, and that just proves like what you said. You can't please anyone. 50 Cent, one of the biggest sound hip hop artists of all time. McGregor, the biggest superstar in martial arts ever. Not everyone's gonna like it.
Everybody sucked off Conor McGregor until he lost to Diaz. Until he lost, everyone was like, "Oh, shit him! You're fucking shit! You're an embarrassment to the sport, to Ireland." And
same thing we have said about Joshua and Alan at Figo after losing to Ruiz.
Everyone.
And then he won the rematch. And go, oh, massacres! Perfect. Some boy. I always said he was some boy that under Joshua like.
And it's fucking embarrassing. Like Jolly Rick, like he's had some fucking mad messages. He's had like fucking death threats and stuff. People finding out personal information about like his family and stuff. Like, why do you need to get on like that? It's the same like with Joe Linton. Like people like messaging Joe Linton on his Instagram, saying like fucking like awful stuff. Like, why do you need to get on?
People ask
how much time in your life do you have for this?
It shows
like, you're not got a hobby. You're not got a girlfriend. You're not got fucking anything you can do. Like, how much Netflix?
Make a pot noodle,
like is that what you do? Like, this is what we do. This is how we enjoy ourselves. Like making content. This is what we do in our spare time. This is what we enjoy. We enjoy doing it. Do people actually like enjoy just fucking ridiculing people's lives?
It shows. If someone gives you hate, I think you just got to think like they've got something going on in their own life. Gary Vee says it a lot. Like, don't take it personally. Just think they're personally going through something, or they're unhappy with their life, so they like try and, you know, like misery loves company. You try and like spread hatred or spread negativity, and some people are like that. It's a massive shame. But you mentioned like Jody Rick got like personal shit about his family and stuff, and people always message every fucking week when we do videos, and people say outside the ground, people will comment on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and people on YouTube and message me and say, "When's Jody Rick? What's happening to Jody Rick? When's Jody Rick come back?" And that's the shame that 95% of people who find it funny or find it entertaining or want to watch him, for the 5% that have hammered him and threatened him and found out personal information, he doesn't come on because he is, you know, he has got away from that. He is busy, but he's probably put off now.
Yeah, of course.
Because he doesn't want that shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's a shame. Like, it stopped him from coming on, or as much. He'll come on once every couple of months. We'll see him now and again. But the thing is, why he's not a regular is because he kind of be asked with the hate. Like, he enjoyed it at first. He was like cracking. He was hammering people back. But then that's the thing. Though, he'll hammer like 5-10 people back. But if the video gets a million views like it did, and he gets like thousands of people messaging, he's like, whoa, fucking hell, my phone's not stopping. Yeah, it's just a bit much. It's like, so it's a shame that happens. And you even I've seen troops from the FTV tweet the other week. People were talking about his dead brother and his dead grandma and stuff like that. I say, how man? Like, how can you go on like that?
How do you even like find out this kind of personal information in the first place? And then to like message someone about it is fucking bang out of order. Like, I've seen some fucking disgusting stuff on social media. Like, I didn't understand it. Like, people have like messaged like Bradley Lowery's parents and stuff, like saying like that fucking pleased if it would happen. Like, how? What's the better way? Like, I know like you might be going through some personal stuff. I think like people that like maybe they've been like abused when they were younger end up like fucking nutters in the past life, and it's like, alright, that's not your fault, but like, there's no need to fucking put that kind of shit on social media where people can actually like read it. Like, it's not just you're tweeting out to yourself, you're actually like fucking tagging us in it. And like,
but the thing
is not going to stop. Like,
they're not.
FTV,
These things are only going to get bigger. We've seen more people doing what we're doing, interviewing fans after the game.
So it's like negativity
actually
like brings more to us. Like going back to like Joey Rick videos, like people won't like it. Like when it's been on like Sport Bible and stuff, people will share it and be like, "Oh, look at this cunt," and tag like 10 other mates. Like, you're just spreading it, making it bigger and more popular. It's mad. Like, so like AFTV, they've been told to stop for years. Like, UnitedStand's been told, get out, we don't like you, even assaulting their staff. Do you think that's going to stop?
No.
But they're not going to stop. It's going to take a massively over the top, drastic action, more than just fucking headbutt the camera.
It would just stop for a bit, then.
Just stop. And
that's the thing.
Like, it's a waste of breath, it's a waste of time, it's a waste of energy.
Just do you.
Get on with your life. Like, we're doing what we enjoy, and we're not going to stop. So just get a hobby. Just enjoy yourselves.
Do something else, apart from hating on someone else. But the thing is that winds me up is like we said at the start, where they'll say FanTV channels are toxic. They're only there to rant. Like, you've seen AFTV when Emery was on that 18 match unbeaten run. Obviously, they were praising the team, they were praising him. And then, if the team wins, you applaud them. If the team loses, you criticise them. Yeah. That's the way everyone does it. That's the way Sky Sports will do it. That's the way TalkSport will do it. That's the way we'll do it. That's the way the world works. You judge it on how it is. It's the best thing about fan channels is it's real life, it's real opinions. It's uncensored, you know, and that's the beauty of it, and that's what's different. It's just like what we're doing now. We're in a pub having a pint talking about it. That's what it is outside of a game. We're interviewing the regular fan, the regular person, and it's not even just about fan cams and stuff, you know, it's just like any YouTuber is on there, they've been given a platform to speak their mind. If you didn't like it, didn't watch it.
Shout out all the people in the Football Network, get on great with that's what a great thing
about it. All the vloggers, like I was talking to True Fox, man, like all the hate he gets for vlogging and stuff. People, this is another one, people will tweet all the time, people hate vloggers. Why? People go to the match, right? Some people go to the match that would be out of the mates. Some people go to the match just plain and simple watch the match. Some people go to the match for a fight, hooligans. Back in the day, still happens now.
Still do, man.
People go to the match, might not go to the match, listen to the radio. People go to the match and they vlog the match. People enjoy things in different ways. There's nothing the matter with stuff like that. You know, watching the match with your phone. If people want to fucking pay 30 quid and want to record the match, want to record yourself, let them fucking do it. How are you going to speak about that?
How does me enjoying my match day experience affect you enjoying your match day experience? Like, how does it bother you that much that I might be recording it or I might be watching it through a phone or whatever? Like,
you might want to go to the match and then go to the concourse on the 35th minute and spend 10 quid in pints at half time, whereas other people might want to vlog it. Other people might want to talk to me about it. Other people might want to be on the phone betting. Like, it doesn't matter. People want to do it the way different things. It's how they enjoy it. Just do you and let others do them. If it's not causing anyone any harm, I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about me. Like,
it's just what happened to Josh. Like, I feel sorry for the bloke. Like, he's just sitting
there.
It was
Miles, man, that happened.
It was Miles. It was Josh. But you're just sitting there holding the camera, doing his job, doing his thing. He's been doing for fucking years and years. And all of a sudden, like, he's getting to a point where he's actually getting fucking assaulted.
Miles was on the night out. It was glasses, short hair. It was that Boxing Day.
I've had some sense.
But I think it was Miles anyway, but if it was Josh or Miles or fucking Tom, Dick and Harry, it doesn't matter, it's not example. We're all just trying to do a thing, trying to create content, put more time and effort into it. If you enjoy it, great, thank you very much, appreciate it. If you don't, see you later, didn't watch it.
I think the thing with like the Aftv and UnitedStand, particularly, like, they're not doing well at the minute. I think they need a scapegoat. Arsenal wanted Emery out, they got Emery out, and the results still weren't working. So that's when they were Everton, they were like, oh well, it must be something else. Or it must be because fucking Aubameyang went and fucking smoked a blunt with fucking Troops last night, so he must be fucking must be hungover. So it's fucking Troops' fault. Get Troops out of Arsenal. Like, what are you on about, man? Like, it's fucking like people are just using like scapegoats and like you can't think of anything else. If it's not the manager and it's not the players, it's going to be something affecting the players. So it must be you. So you get out. Like, it's just a fucking shit stem, just a staircase of bullshit. It's got to be someone's fault. Someone's got to be a scapegoat. Someone's got to be to blame. And it's at the minute we're the victim. We're not the victim. We're just fucking shit, man.
Newcastle aren't a big enough club where we've had it yet, to be fair, in terms of the audience. Arsenal, Man United, worldwide fans, worldwide success. So they've had it, and that's what this is predominantly about. But we get bits and pieces like we said, Joey Riggin on Twitter and whatnot, and jealousy and digs and that. And I really couldn't care less. But it's the same thing about just get on.
Just a shit.
Just get on with your life.
Whether you like it or not, can't do what we enjoy.
Whether you like it or not, fan channels are here to stay. They're only going to get bigger. Like I say, we've seen about people do what we do now. I'd say the ground
because of what happened. It's in like mainstream media.
We are in mainstream media though. I've been on Channel 4. We've been on Sky Sports. I've been on BBC. Mainstream media coming to us. We're breaking through the mold. A lot of people are consuming football in this way now. A lot of people used to consume football.
Welcome to the 21st century, exactly. You fucking dinosaurs.
That's all it is. People are consuming football now through YouTube. People used to consume it through teletext, then radio.
I was just going to say that. Like, sorry,
now it's YouTube.
Teletext.
Now it's YouTube.
Like, welcome to the fucking modern world. This is the generation. This is what it is. If you don't like it, then like.
That's why Sky Sports and that have created a YouTube account, and on the app you can watch the goals.
Yeah.
Half an hour after the game. A couple of years ago you couldn't do that. Why? Because that's where the attention's at now.
Yeah. Like, it's the modern world of the internet. Like, it might seem sad to some people, but the world of social media, online, like, that's where life is now. Like, people are making livings off of YouTube, off of Instagram. Like, people are actually Instagrammers. Like, that's someone's job. But it's the fucking 21st century. Like, I think people are jealous that they're not doing it because they haven't thought of the idea first, or got the balls to put themselves out there and like post this, post that, say this, say that. People just haven't got the balls, so they think, oh, like, you must be a fucking prick.
That's what I mean. They're saying that
you can't
Robbie only benefits when Arsenal lose because obviously he makes a lot of money. They've got a huge following. I mean, we do make little or nothing off this really, but we didn't start to make money, and I'm sure Robbie didn't either. He had a full-time job on that. He had no idea how big that was going to get. I'm sure you'll confess that yourself. You know, no idea.
I'm sure it was a very distant.
If you look at like 3-4 years ago when like the likes of DT and Troops go on there, they didn't go on there thinking, right, I'm going to sweat my head off here and go mental because I reckon in 3 years' time I'll have an hour bit of money to be able to do this. It's just not how it happens. It's just not how the world works.
How could you like envisage that? It might be like a very, very distant dream. But let me just go on cameras to say,
was it a thing then? Was it?
Finger's shit. So I'm getting famous off of this. So. Smart, isn't it?
It's just honest opinions. That's all it is.
Welcome to 2020. It's only gonna progress.
Like in the summer, Bruce was disappointed in the appointment. Hamilton did well, praised him. Starting to fall, bit of criticism, injuries and that. It's just how it works. Whatever happens is how we'll say it. If we're winning games, fantastic. If we're losing games, we're shit. Like on a level of trying not be so fickle on that, but that is it. It's just honest opinions, and that's what we are for. And like I say, FanTV channels are only going to get bigger. Shout out Flex, Goldbridge, TheUnitedStand, Robbie, Aftv, Sarah, Everton channel. Who else? West Ham FanTV, Millwall FanTV, Dan, True Fox, Chappie from Leicester as well.
Shout out Babs, Thogden.
Everyone who's doing it. Everyone that's doing it, who's putting time and effort into it, who's creating content. It's not easy. It's a lot of graft. We're here just because we enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? If anything comes from it, great. If it doesn't matter. But just
we have fun doing it. All the people that we just mentioned now, like, we consider like friends that we didn't know.
That's the best thing about it. Like football,
like the people that you meet, like the football blogging awards.
Expressions helpful for expressions is the best.
That's the thing. Another thing I like to point out. People think that people have these like personas and are fucking dickheads. Troops is the fucking nicest man you can meet.
Really?
Like, how nice is he? Like, I remember a couple of years ago, we were outside here with him. Like, just me, you, and like a disabled fan came over and told him, like, for a good 20 minutes, we were just sitting on the conversation with this bloke. Nice.
That's when we just started now.
Yeah, he was like, these kids were doing some fucking weird tricks with their arms or something, and he was like Instagramming them and like fucking tagging them in us. Like, Troops is a sound bloke, as his expressions, but they're not any different than what you see on camera. Like, they're not acting on like and Joey Rick fucking guys over the top of a little bit, but they're just exactly what you see on camera. But as well as off it, like just having a one-on-one conversation. Those fucking nice people. Like the hate that they get, the fucking slating their family, like laughing at their fucking brothers and grandparents dying, like it's not on.
It's mental, like when we mentioned.
Like, you don't know these people personally. Like if you've met us, you'll know that we're fucking sound blokes. If you wanna come up to us, have a conversation with us, we'd be more than happy to talk to you. And same with anyone else. Like if you went up to troops and had a conversation with troops, you'd do the time of day. You wouldn't. Like, I think people think like they're because they're so big that they're Hollywood now. And like they're like, oh, I'm too busy to talk to you, you peasant, fuck off. Like they're not like that at all. Like Robbie, nice bloke, done wonders for this channel. It's like the Godfather. It's like the uncle of the channel.
Even with me, like he does. Wanted us on Channel 4 and stuff, and he gave us that platform when he let us go on his channel when I just started, when I had like 100 subscribers. And I went live outside the Emirates, and I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I'd been in the channel like a month, I was shitting myself, and I did like a live team in Zoom. But again, it's about, he gave people the time of day. These are genuine blokes. We're all doing it for a passion. We're all doing it because we enjoy it, and we're just being honest, and we're just giving real opinions. And it's, you know, if you don't like it, just don't watch it, man. Like, surely there's better things to do with your life.
You can imagine so.
People love to hate on it. People love negativity. But honestly, it never bothers me. I couldn't give a shit.
It's the cool thing, and I remember something Kevin Hart said on the Joe Rogan podcast. Remember that? It was like people just love to hate because it's the cool thing. Like people can like what was it he said? Like someone said Titanic, great film, one of the greatest films ever. And they're like, nah, Titanic, shit.
Titanic shit. I'm like Titanic shit.
It's like, all right, why is Titanic shit? It's like, I don't know why, like,
I'm not shitting it.
I need to tell you,
you're shitting it,
but like, it's just like jumping on a bandwagon. Like, negativity is cool, and like people like can say that about fan channels. Like, we just want to say negative because that's what's cool. But nah, like I said, our views do better when we win. Like when we beat Man City, that's when we do better. So it's a fucking it's a win-win for us. Like we don't enjoy. Like we don't think like, oh, we've drawn to Rochdale or being beaten by such and such. We don't think, oh, that might be good for our channel. Like, we're fucking Newcastle fans at the end of the day, like, first and end. Like, that's what we do. Like, we come here because we love Newcastle. It's not just something
you think I want to party with Steve Bruce?
It's not just something we're deciding to do.
3 or 4 times a week just to try and get something out of it. We're not going to get it anyway. Like I say, we haven't got a worldwide audience like Arsenal, Man United have. Like, we talk about Newcastle because we live and breathe it.
Yeah. Like, that's where it started from. Like, I remember, I think True Fox did a Q&A on his Instagram yesterday. Like, someone asked him like how he got into it. He was like, well, I like Leicester and I like.
I went the games so I just called them.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much like how it is. Like, you just kind of like fall into these kind of things, and when you think you might have something special, like something that might be successful, go for it. And like, people just don't like to see people like trying to do something like that. So I think it's probably the same like any like young aspiring like actor or singer or something oh, what do you want to do? I thought that's fucking stupid. That. Oh, why am I just gonna fucking work in Asda all my life? I might want to be a rapper. Oh, yeah, that's fucking stupid. That you'll fucking never do that. Alright, I'll just fucking stop it. I'll just be a fucking shelf stacker.
Even I had mates though, like some of my mates said that when I started this channel, like when I had the fucking microphone in a bag. I remember the first game I did, I had a microphone in a footlocker bag, in a black and white carrier bag, microphone, took it to the ground. And people were like, what are you doing that for? And like, they couldn't get their head around it. And then like a year later, when you're on Sky Sports and all that, and you see you won an award and you see you're doing well and you get a bit of a following, and people are like, oh, fucking unfair play. Like, no one believes in anyone when you start, so if you've got any dreams or aspirations out there, just go for them. Whatever.
I remember the dedication that you had on the very first game of the season, I mean 2 or 3 seasons ago, home at Tottenham. That was the day of Joey Rick's first daughter's christening.
Aye.
And like people were like, where the fuck's Renton gone? Like, oh, he's doing some fucking gay shit with a fucking. Everyone thought like why the fuck's like you missed like my best friend's daughter's christening for this? Like it's fucking shit for that. Like, but obviously like we'll see like now know what you were doing and like what it's become. Like that was just the starting stepping stone. And if you missed that game, you could have been like, no, like I can miss another game. And
exactly, that's what it was. And you missed the first game of the season, especially when we'll build it up like for 2 weeks saying this is what's going to happen.
That's what I'm talking about, like dedication. Like you don't understand like the shit that happens behind the scenes. Like we do miss families' birthdays. Like I think I missed me sister's and me niece's birthdays this year because we're at the game.
You think I wanted it, full of flu, you think I wanted to wake up on Boxing Day?
I know.
They got the Manchester,
I want to get fucking twatted. I want to wake up on Boxing Day fucking smashed up my head, but no, I had to fucking drive down to Manchester at 10 o'clock in the morning, so I had to sober Christmas.
But one of the things is that, and it's even more so for
New Year's Day, Leicester, I was quite quiet New Year's Eve.
Aye, we did. Well, we're home by like fucking 1ish.
Fucking
Big night on Benton, we're home by 1ish.
It's dedication, it's fucking hard work and effort.
Even, you don't see that now where like Robbie's on post, but you've seen that about every game for the past 6 years. And that's like, that's Thursday night trips to like fucking Kazakhstan and shit.
You go to all the pre-season friendlies and stuff, like in
pre-season around the
Indonesia, like just weird places, like they're like tours of America, like that shit ain't cheap. Luckily for Robbie, man's got peace.
It's over here, isn't it? It's because he's kicked off for all these years.
Because he's been shouting at people he can afford to.
More rants to come on the Mac channel and I get some of that Robbie money.
Just fucking sitting talking shit about Arsene Wenger, you can afford to take fucking troops and detail on the world.
That must be nice.
Mad.
Mental. But, you know, there's like fan channels.
Yeah, stay.
Love them, I hate them. Love them, I hate them, it's just wins getting them, yeah. It's just people giving their opinion, and at the end of the day, it's the modern day. So it's so is hate, so is social media. It all comes one-on-one, but just don't get personal with it. I mean, you can say something's bad, you voice your opinion, you can say you didn't make the video or whatever, but don't take it too far. Don't headbutt people, really. No.
That's what we're here for, to give fans an opinion. Come on my fan cams, but yeah, you've probably seen them every week outside the ground. If you want to come on and voice your opinion, go for it. Like, I think it's better to like show your voice instead of like tweeting, because I think tweeting can sound like it more harsh than it is. So if you want to come on a video and get your point across, whether it's positive, negative, if you want to fucking careless cunt or whatever.
Even if you don't want to be on video, you don't want your face to be on video, you work, whatever, you know, we can do something about it. We can cover your face up, you can clear it out, whatever, do you know what I mean? Like, if you've got something to say online, you should be able to say it
as it is.
To a face, not even on video, just like, we can have a conversation about it. But thankfully, on a personal level, it hasn't really got like that for us, but we just wanted to discuss in terms of how the biggest fan channels in terms of UnitedStand and the FTV are getting unnecessary personal hate and actual physical violence. Bang on the border, honest people just, you know, putting graft in and putting out content there. If you don't like it, don't watch it. That's all I've got to say about fan channels.
Yeah.
Right, subscribe to Channel TV, or if you hate fan channels, drop a dislike.
There's always one.
And try and enjoy yourself.